step forward a little bit. Hello, my name is Norm Al Student. The name is French, and I will be jaxercising for the class president. Running for class president. Now, as your potential class president, I am making a vow of total and complete honesty. And to be totally, completely honest, I'm incredibly underqualified for this position.
But the man is willing and ready to learn.
This seems like a good point to mention my manager, PR representative, and stepmother, Lillianne.
I don't really like the term mom.
My therapist thinks that having my favorite person around me during such a high anxiety-inducing event will do my psyche some good, to help me remember all the potential that I have.
Don't say that. You're a really, really special young man.
Thanks, Lily. Well, I suppose I should start trying to sell myself. I'm a senior year theater student, but I haven't been cast in anything, so no one in the theater department really knows who I am.
Your time will come, Boo Bear.
Now, I'm not good at public speaking. I'm even worse at private speaking. I also know nothing about campus activities because I live at home with my girl, stepmom.
Little Freudian slip there.
Yeah, Freud had some good ideas. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at this is that I can make a difference and I can make a big change in every student's life. The kind of change that my stepmom made for me when she entered my life. Because what I lack in social skills and general competence, I make up for having a smoking hot mommy that works at the university so I can get all the free parking passes.
Good job, babe. And live from the piazza, it's Quinnipiac Tonight.
Carl Brooks, Colin Goslin, Will Tier, Isabella Caria, Sebastian O'Hara, Ben Darling, Matthias Murillo, Nicole Miller, Samuel Dorlin, Frank Scott, Alessandra Varan, Kaya Neely, Johnny Marquardt, Autumn Hirsch, Colin Goslin, Will Tier, Isabella Caria, Sebastian O'Hara, Ben Sterling, Matias Murillo, Nicole Miller, Samuel Dorlin, Frank Scott, Alessandra Varan, Kaya Neely, Johnny Marquardt, Autumn Hirsch.
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the first show of our semester.
And welcome back to the first live audience in 2 years.
Don't you mean a year and a half? We haven't had COVID for that long.
No, we stopped breaking in crowds a few months before the pandemic hit. It actually gave us a boost.
Well, I'm excited to learn what a normal live show actually looks like.
Oh, it's a blast. There's nothing like the rush of a live show. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Except for when we have kind of a dead audience, even though you've worked on sketches all week with some shoots that went on for 5 hours and into absurd times of the night, only for the sketch to get corrupted in the middle of the stream so that you and the guy you live across the hall from have to improv for a couple of minutes with no experience on how to do that whatsoever.
That actually happened?
3 times.
I think I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
What do you mean, second thoughts? You're past the point of no return. This isn't a hobby that you can just leave behind one day. This is purgatory. No, worse, it's hell. You think I would still be here if given the choice? This isn't a run in the park. It's never-ending hamster wheel that will send you flying even if you step off for just a second.
If it's so miserable, then why don't you just leave?
Because it's so much fun and all my friends are here and I always have such a good time coming to the shows. I really love it and I'm always excited to participate in whatever way I can.
Well, I'm confused. Let's just start the show. Get ready for Quad Cops 2.
Hello, and welcome back to Quad Cops. This here's my captain.
Captain Dan here with Mr. Rookie.
And this is Rookie. Ricky the Rookie. He's Ricky the Rookie. All right, boys, let's roll. No, hey, that way. We gotta walk on the grass. Hey! You can't walk on the grass!
So ever since I was a young kid, I've always wanted to be a cop. I love the uniforms, I love the sunglasses, I love tracking down the criminals. The guys on the bikes are the really tough ones.
Did you know that biking is illegal in the entire state of Connecticut?
I didn't. I'm sorry, officer.
Because they like to run from us all the time.
Look at your next birthday. What, fire? Yeah, I got my certification.
I take special pride in fire safety. I really hate seeing people messing with fire when they're not supposed to.
Hello.
Hey ladies.
How are you today?
You guys, can you just like take the stuff off the table real quick for me? Like, it's really dangerous.
Do I have to?
Yeah. Do you know how explosive
This ain't a table
propane
speak.
is?
This is a fire pit. Take
Do you know how explosive it is?
Propane in there!
Why am I a quad cop, you ask? Because I have power. I have power to control every single Quinnipiac student on the quad.
Chocolate ladies, where y'all headed to today?
I have the power
Where are you coming from, young lady? You coming from class, correct? Yeah. You coming from class?
Mine matched my outfit though, cause like the white and then the gray, like I feel like it goes.
You got no black sneakers? Black sneakers would have been real well. It's a different shade of gray. Pretty good. Sheriff, skateboard.
Take my sunglasses.
Ooh. Fellas, I don't think he moving.
Gentlemen, he's dead.
Listen, I just think being quad cop is pretty neat.
I don't run. Sam doesn't run. The captain doesn't run.
Listen, bring the camera over here. I gotta tell you something. COVID's on the downhill, and the quad cops, we haven't had a lot of business recently, and listen, we may or may not have resorted to planting evidence. We don't, this is off the record, but like, we plant evidence, in case anything. No, I'll see you later. Hey! Did you steal this man's sunglasses?
Oh, let's see what's happening.
Oh yeah, you see what's happening?
What's happening, sir?
Oh my
Why
God!
you have a nice little gold watch on your wrist? You over here stealing sunglasses?
He can't even speak.
You got me.
I've been chief for a while. I love doing it. It's great. But you know, it takes a toll. You see.
Hi, what's your name?
Priscilla, can you take this cup, please?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
There you go.
Good director.
Hey! What are you doing with solo cut off something? What are you doing? Drinking? Hey, can
hold on. I'm gonna need to see some ID. I don't have my ID.
Let me take
you don't
this.
have your ID?
I have my ID. You see someone, you know, doing something, you're like, you know, you've dealt with that 1,000 times. It's no different the next time.
How you doing?
I'm too old for this, Captain.
You're too old?
There's so much grass.
Come on. It's okay.
They're hurting her.
It's okay. She got up. Sheriff, she got. Look at me. She got up. She got up. She's on the paper now.
She's on the paper?
Give me a hug.
Oh, God, Sam.
We're a unit.
Sam, I'm sorry.
We are a unit. Who are we? We are
quad cops. We're quad cops. Quad cops. Quad cops. Quad cops. Quad cops.
I say quad, you say cops. Quad. When you say cops, I remember that shit.
Give it up. All right, well, they told me I needed to make a joke for the 15 seconds. I don't have one. I'm still getting kicked out of this club, but it's okay, guys. We're having fun tonight. It's all good. You like the first show? Come on, let's hear it. There wasn't a punchline coming for that. I don't have a joke. I know some of you were like looking. No. Sorry, guys. All good. All right, well, we hope you're enjoying the first show of the year. And we will see you right after this commercial break.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's innocent. She's on the honor roll. She's just on the tape.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
It is nature that is the first builder of our world, and it will be nature that comes to take it back from us. Enjoy the nature documentary of Hepatitis Cricicus. There are rumors that the Geico gecko emerged from these waters. That's why he can speak. Now I bid you adieu. All right.
It is nature that is the first builder of our world, and it will be nature that comes to take it back from us. This is already happening at a smaller scale than we realize, and nowhere is there a more clear example of this grand reclaiming of the lost world of nature than Hep Creek. Known to scholars as Hepatitis Cricicus, it has been known to house many oddities that the scientific community can't explain. We will start our journey with one of the creatures native to this hopping, habitable, hemispheric land, the elusive baseball boys. With their tight pants and long bats and balls, these self-proclaimed alpha males gather round the watering hole to relax and rest from a long day's work of make ball go far. And seemingly as if on cue, a female has entered the sexually aroused primate's territory. He approaches.
Oh, did you know the Wolf of Wall Street is based on like a true story? Oh, you guys my hero.
Our female has successfully made her escape. She has made it back to her natural habitat.
The Pescatarius feminiscus is a rare breed. While no match for a typical male. Well, from a biological, scientific sense, as you can see, the fear she can strike into potential prey is unparalleled. There isn't a fish in the region that doesn't fear that one day the ever-reaching hand of death will pluck them out of their homes and pull them through the sky.
Fish are friends and food.
We've established that the creek is a world of its own, but there are times where the world expands. Just like the Tigris and Euphrates rivers before it, Hep Creek also floods and brings new life with it. Unfortunately, we do not have footage of this, but trust me bro, it happens. Here is our dramatic recreation of events. When the skies open up, it's hard not to akin the flooding to an act of God, something that the locals would tend to agree with. What we see here is the end product of a months-long ritual performed by some of the locals, known only as the heretics of the creek. The process begins with the identification of a weak-willed youngling, fresh for manipulation.
Have you ever heard a fish talk about its plans for world domination? Of course you haven't, because they don't want you to. Come to my dorm, watch this documentary.
That's Disney Pixar's Luca.
Once successfully isolated from all friends and family, the newest victim is ready for their final stage. Indoctrination.
It is through this gestation period that the creek's STD-infected waters seep into the brain through the skin, stripping away a person's entire sense of individuality and humanity.
The fish must be stopped.
And so the cycle of life continues. But for how long? I mean seriously, there's all this construction by the creek right now. It's like a playful idiom that I can't come up with. Anyway, goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Alrighty. Will wasn't able to make it tonight due to health concerns caused by Hep Creek. Anyways, as you know, the government has decided to control women's bodies. Again, shocking. Well, here is the womanizer.
Hello, people of America. As you can see, I am a woman. And women all across the country are scared right now. It is important that the members of Men Incorporated know that we want what's best for women. You shouldn't have to feel afraid, and we want you to be safe, which is why I, as a member of your community, am here to explain how we are going to achieve this. No one knows what women want more than men. Hey, Paul, I got a couple questions here. I don't...
I can't tell the thought popped up in there, Cupcake. Let's just hold on that for a little bit and let's get this in the can. Let's just start talking about the product.
The members of Men Incorporated have come up with a revolutionary new invention to make both men and women's lives easier. Introducing the Womanizer. With this product, you can now completely control your woman. And I know that sounds like your rights are being taken away, but trust me, ladies, it will make your lives so much easier. You no longer have to make those hard decisions like what kind of sandwich to make your husband for lunch, or if you're gonna keep the baby because you're gonna.
Cut!
You don't see anything wrong with this?
I don't follow.
For real? You don't see how this could be a bit problematic?
All the men in the focus group think this is an excellent product. Anyways, time is money. Let's move on, people.
The Womanizer is pairable with all types of women. Skinny blondes with big boobs, skinny brunettes with big boobs. And for that very specific demographic, tomboys, boobs optional? There are so many moments in a child's life that parents look forward to. A child's first steps, first words. Now with the Womanizer, you get to experience the moment a woman finds out she is pregnant alongside her. The Womanizer will alert you the moment the baby pulls the tampon into her chamber of secrets to sustain their hunger for the next 9 months in the womb. Excuse me, is this what you think happens when a woman gets pregnant?
Oh, yeah. How would the baby get food if they didn't pull the tampon in?
What education system failed you so poorly? Did you just seriously ask me how a woman could put a tampon in without getting aroused?
Speaking of arousal, I'm getting a little bit distracted by the one shoulders over there. It's showing too much. Can someone cover it up?
Buy the Womanizer today for only 2 small payments of $1 billion in U.S. taxpayer dollars. To order, dial 1-800-WomenAreProperty.com. That's 1-800-WomenAreProperty.com. Side effects include bitching, moaning, complaining, irritability, and a child? You know, if you're so concerned with women getting pregnant, why not just institute mandatory vasectomies?
Are you kidding me? That's such a huge invasion of men's autonomy!
This product is brought to you by the state of Texas. Now, you don't need to a politician to have the government in your uterus. Order today!
Is this Mike gonna pick me up, do you think?
It's hilarious to me that the government thinks that they can just control the female race. Well, anyways, here's off to a break. See you after the Boomers Clue.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jewel, spot on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Thank you.
Hey, you're here. I'm Sean, and this is my cat, Boomer. Do you hear that, Boomer? I think the mailman is here. Time to sing our mail song. We just got a package. We just got a package. Wonder who it's from. Oh boy. Wowee. I wonder who sent it. Oh, look at that. It's from Boomer's ex-girlfriend, Violet. You want me to open it for you, buddy? Well, all right, let's give this a shot. Oh, it's okay, we don't need to use this box again. That's fine. Oh, wow, let's see what we have here. Okay, kids, let's see. I know I used some unorthodox methods to open this box, and that's totally okay. Well, if you're at home, please make sure that you have your own parents open your letters with a letter opener, because it is not safe. We don't want anybody accidentally stabbing their roommates. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have in here. Oh, wow. I have a ripped up picture of Boomer and Violet. That's an interesting choice of romantic exchange. A sweatshirt, a mixtape. Is that a lock of fur? Oh, and wait, a ring? Someone's been busy. Okay, would you like me to read this letter here, Boomer? Let's see what it says. Okay. Boomer, I hope this letter finds you well. I would have come to deliver this to you in person, but I couldn't bear to see you under these circumstances. There's no easy way to say this, but I've taken another lover. Wow. Great, so much to talk about. Okay, well, let's just keep reading. I feel that you have a right to know why our time in the sun has come to an end. This is no fault of yours. It's just that I've come to hate every fiber of your little blue being. Not a single thing that I once found charming or lovable about you has stayed true. Your once warm embrace brings me nothing. Whew. It's different with Javier. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. He sounds great. Get this. He makes me feel alive. And I'm not ready to die just yet. But when I am, I will make my way back to you. Well, there you go. That's a positive twist. P.S. I'm keeping your hemorrhoid cream. It makes for a crazy hallucinogen when you ingest orally. P.P.S. Communicate. Your lack of communication was also a really big factor. You need to learn to talk about your problems.
He's right.
What?
I need to make a change in my life.
Well, friends, that looks to be all of the time that we have today. Boomer is going to be going to college. Take some time and grow. Maybe a 4+1. Possibly a doctorate. Ooh. Have you ever wondered what happened to your favorite Disney and Pixar characters? Well, you're in for a special treat. From Bambi's childhood trauma to Belle almost demeaning bestiality. Disney, where are they now? Part 2. Yeah! Hello, and welcome back to 69 Minutes, Disney Edition. I'm your host, Buzz Lightyear, and this week we'll be taking a look into the lives of some of your favorite Disney characters, and learning what happened to them when their storybooks finally ended. Let's start off with a happy story, and everyone's favorite fawn, Bambi.
Every night, I wake up screaming. The image of her brains covered in her own blood, splattered across the white snow. It's like a dark rustic wine that you can't get out of the white carpet, no matter how hard you scrub. You'd think finding justice would bring you peace, but the hole is still there.
What do you mean by finding peace?
hope that guy isn't seeing double. I'm just kidding because the next ones are the twins from the Parent Trap. Okay, no, not funny. Just roll it. Roll it.
After we got our parents back together, we were the closest of friends. We got to live our lives side by side, never apart. We did everything together. We graduated together. We got our first jobs in the same office. It was great. Until we married twins. One night in Barcelona, we were vacationing together and someone mixed up the room keys. I love how you say someone as if it weren't
It was
you.
you.
You f***ed my husband. We f***ed each other's husbands. Get over yourself.
Oh, we knew. We totally knew. They're not into that? I mean, isn't that the whole point? Like, if we're going to be marrying twins, aren't we going to be an incestuous quadruple?
Wow, and I thought I was into some kinky shit. Well, next up is everyone's favorite underwater buddy, Nemo. Guys, what the f***? Did you know about this? And you put it on air? Oh, not cool, man. Oh, just cut to something else. I need a minute.
Everything was going great until Belle over here decided to go to therapy. You want to know what the dumbass therapist told her? She told her she had Stockholm Syndrome.
Well, yeah, you did kidnap me, lock me in your house, and force me to eat with you until I fell in love. And it was borderline bestiality. Those animal rights lovers have not gotten off my back since we got together.
Hey, animals have rights too.
He's a man now! Leave me alone!
If that bothers those animal rights activists, I sure hope they don't find my computer. Oh, I'm getting word now that our crew may have found a replacement for Nemo's interview slot on the show today. Let's cut to our crew now and join them as they interview everyone's favorite flounder, Flounder. Oh my god. You got him too! You bastards! Have you not learned from your past mistakes? Oh god, I can't lose anyone else. Just cut to Peter. Go to Peter's segment. I need some space right now.
Good evening, Mr. Lightyear.
You're not Peter. Who are you?
The London Police Department has asked me to make a statement. I will make it brief. The known felon, one Peter Albert Pan, was apprehended last night during a sting operation. Mr. Pan has been running a child abduction ring from 1982 to the present day. At this time, police have ascertained that Mr. Pan has been masquerading as a child in an attempt to lure his victims to their untimely fate. We do not know what the number of missing children's cases that he is directly involved with is, but he has alluded to the fact that it is in the triple digits. I know this news is shocking and vile. That will be all we will be sharing at this time.
Okay. I was not expecting that one. I guess the moral of this story is don't judge a book by its cover. Last but certainly not least, we got my main man, Luca. He went off to school about a month ago, and we thought we'd check in and see how he's doing.
That's it. I quit. I'm done. Despicable people. I'm going to do some coke.
Well, we sincerely hope that you aren't permanently scarred by that. We are heading into our final break of the evening, so please stay tuned for Hot Goss. And we will be...
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced House Hunter. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hot Goss.
The only on-campus news show that matters. And I'm Johnny Marquardt.
And I'm Autumn Hirsch. Now, if you have a car, then don't bring it to Quinnipiac because, well, they don't care about parking lots. There are rumors spreading about that some of the parking lot spots could be taken up by tennis courts. But why stop there, Quinnipiac? How about we just get rid of parking altogether and replace it with a car wash for Judy's extravagant Tesla? Clearly, Quinnipiac does not care about your cars and only cares about those precious green bucks.
On the subject of loose morals, one of the recent TikTok trends is a moral dilemma. Devious Licks and their counterpart, Angelic Yields, students from all over have taken various things from their schools, from staplers to toilets to the lunch lady.
Suddenly, the trend has stopped as principals started cursing the students out on the PA systems. Everyone started doing angelic yields to atone for their sins, returning stolen soap dispensers, leaving money in the bathrooms, bringing in a couch, and just all around good deeds.
If you want to participate in either of these trends, we have some suggestions for you. For Devious Licks, take one of the new gas fire pits or a public safety sign. For Angelic Yields, give you an RA a snack or feed the rats at Complex.
The Matrix is making a return to the big screens, effectively making it 1999 again. Alongside the drop of the trailer, real-life supervillain Elon Musk decided to tweet out, "Take the red pill," which was followed by Ivanka Trump retweeting, "I already have." Now, alone, this isn't a news story. However, this exchange prompted director of the film, Lily Wachowski, to tweet back, and this is true. F both of you. Imagine tweeting about your excitement for the newest Marvel movie, and Kevin Feige tweets, "Lick my balls."
In a vacuum, one could consider this response to be an overreaction, if one was wrong. When you put into context that red pilling is a far-right dog whistle and the woman tweeting about it is the daughter of former regime head, president, who caused an insurrection among people who use these codes on a day-to-day basis, FU might be getting off easy.
In more movie news, Dear Evan Hansen has made its move to the big screen debut that absolutely no one asked for. The movie has gotten a lot of backlash from audiences saying that Ben Platt, pictured here in the 21 Jump Street program, is too old for the part. Platt made a statement about the discourse saying that, quote, Twitter trolls don't understand the context of the piece and that he originated the role in a workshop for 3 years. Newsflash, Ben. Everyone knows the context, but that happened 6 years ago, and now you look like when a kid gets aged up really fast in a TV show and the clothes stay the same size.
Dr. Fauci has recently made a statement to debunk Nicki Minaj's claim that COVID-19 causes impotence, following her tweet talking about her cousin's friend who got the vaccine, followed by his balls swelling up, becoming impotent, and his fiancée calling off their wedding as a result. Well, I don't know about that, but I got the vaccine, and my remaining testicle works great.
Now, Quinnipiac has new fire pits on the main campus for students to use. However, if you were hoping to roast marshmallows by the fire, you'll be severely disappointed. Students are not allowed to do simple campfire things such as roast marshmallows and tell dining hall horror stories. But fear not, with little to no supervision while using these fire pits, you or your friends are likely to roast yourselves instead.
The Nintendo Switch just rolled out Bluetooth capability, meaning now users are able to connect wireless headphones to their consoles. Some backlash has come with this though, because with this specific update, it means that this has been a feature of the Switch for the past 4 years, and it's never been used. This is just like the time that I learned that women have been able to reach climax the whole time.
Now, this year's round of sports games have finally been developed and released by incredible creators who definitely aren't paying me to say nice things about their game. Now, for some reason, folks are upset with the excessive product placement in these high-quality video games. The most recent controversy comes from NBA 2K22 and their inclusion of Jake from State Farm as a non-player character. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there in your video game that you bought for the low, low price of $60 to remote insurance while you play basketball virtually.
If you're wondering if the living experience at Quinnipiac has changed at all, then we got news for you. It's gotten even worse. Last year, rats came and went into the complex, and now they are here to stay. You can find them anywhere in the complex, from the walls, and don't we love all of Quinnipiac's creme de la creme experience?
The newest branch of the U.S. military, the Space Force, created to have control over military space operations, has unveiled the prototype for its dress uniform. Looking great, guys.
JoJo Siwa has made Dancing with the Stars history by being the first person to have a dance partner of the same sex. Apparently, Dancing with the Stars didn't know gay people existed, which I find hard to believe considering this is how they dress.
And speaking of Dancing with the Stars, disgraced YouTube star Olivia Jade is also a contestant this year. You may remember her from the college admissions scandal where her mother, Aunt Becky, decided to send in pictures of them rowing when they had, in fact, had never participated in the sport. Now, I'm just getting word we have breaking news, pictures that Lori Loughlin sent to the Dancing with the Stars producers.
It's good to see that the family's getting back on track and no longer getting with their skills. And I believe that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and up next we have Quinnipiac Activity. But until then, it's time to do some Rick and Morty. 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 Rick.
My name is Amy Allen. I see dead people. But there's only one way to know if my findings are real. I rely on my partner.
My name's Steve DeShavi. I'm a retired New York homicide detective, and I know that every person in every house has its dirty little secrets. Just like my ex-wife, Marie. Yeah.
But Steve and I never talk.
We never talk.
Until our investigation's complete.
Until our I thought that was my line.
When we uncover if it's safe for you to stay.
Or if it's time to get the f*** out of here!
Hey, Newton, how are you?
Steve, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Come here, buddy. That's it. Don't leave me hanging.
Okay, all right, okay. We're hugging now. Okay.
I needed this today, Newton. I needed this today.
Yeah, I know.
You know, with my wife and everything.
Yeah,
It's been tough these past few days.
Yeah.
God, you smell so good.
Is that new shampoo, Newton? Maybe it is, yeah.
God, it's like cinnamon and apple. It's so good.
I went home for the weekend today. My parents got it for me. Yeah.
It smells so nice, Newton. It's so good to see you. So, I hear you got a gabagool problem, huh?
Yeah, I'm a big one. Come on in.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Whoa.
What?
Whoa, damn.
What? What is it?
I'm sensing some very ambiguous energies around here. Wait, no, I'm sensing something else. A male presence. He's very well endowed.
How can you tell?
I'm a psychic, Kevin.
But that doesn't mean...
He's right over there.
Where?
There.
Here?
No, there.
Here.
No.
Here?
No, there, here.
Where?
So why don't you try telling me about some of your experiences?
So I moved in about a week ago, and ever since then, I've been feeling a strange presence coming from that end of the room. Did you hear that? I think they're with us right now.
Now, Newton, I don't know about all that. But you're telling me you're feeling a strange presence on the left side of your room? Unbelievable.
I'm sensing a presence on this side of the room. Ow! Like the spirit just screamed out in pain. Like something really, really hard hit him. I think I'm ready to meet up with Steve. So, we each done our research.
And haven't coordinated response off camera.
And so now we're gonna see if what we found matches up.
Found out that 2 boys used to live here.
I did sense 2 male presences.
Nothing happened to them.
As I so concluded.
It looked something along the lines of curly hair, brown eyes, erectile dysfunction. Don't need to brag, but I dabbled in sketch art, and I came up with something that looks just about what your specter looks like.
Oh my god, that's literally the exact aura that I sensed in the room earlier.
Well, that settles it then. You got the ghost.
God, I knew it! So what do we do now?
Well, we don't really do anything. We just tell you you have a ghost.
But I need help. What the?
Well, that's another satisfied customer. High five.
And that's our show, everyone. We thank you for all the support, for coming out tonight, and for our first live show back in the Piazza.
Whether you came out tonight or watching online, thanks for spending your Thursday night with us and bringing the show back to life.
And another big thanks to the cast, the crew, and the writers for putting a fantastic show on.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at QU Tonight. And make sure to subscribe to Q30 TV on YouTube.
Also, be sure to download the Q30 app to stay up to date with our show and all things Q30. We will see you for our second show of the season on October 7th, right back here in the Piazza.
Have a great night, everyone!